Weight loss support chat with D. Let's grab our chat here and wait for everybody to come in. I'm a little bit late because my cake just got out of the oven. Cake comes first. I apologize, but sometimes I have to get my cake out. My cream of wheat loaf. My cream of wheat loaf. I actually scaled back to 3 tablespoons instead of 4, so it shaved off a point. Looks pretty good. Because I can never finish it. So I'm thinking maybe that means like make it with 1 less tablespoon. Hello, Elaine and Dot and Lynn and Lori and Sherry and Barbara and Roberta and Lori. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Anna. Mary Ann, Cheryl, Elizabeth. That is probably what happened. I think I did not take it on an empty stomach. Yep. And I stopped it. I shouldn't say I stopped it. I forgot to take it. And then I don't know how many days I forgot to take it. Maybe it was 1 or 2. I don't even remember. And then I went and yeah, it's finally worked its way out. Hey, Linda Jean. Wow, 100 degrees. Hey, Donna. Sue had stuffed peppers. Hello, Karen. Penny. Rochelle. Barbara. Yes, I think it definitely had a lot to do with the seed. My problem. I mean, I had terrible cramps. It was just, it was, and I was tired. Can't explain it. It just was not good. Hi, Tamara and Chris. It just started to thunder here. The dog is beside himself. Doesn't like the thunder. What is this over here? Hey, Kara and Jay Bates. Hey, Maria. Each day I'm a little bit better, but still, I was queasy a little bit this morning. But another week washed to hell. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Lynn. Yep, another week shut down. Oh, we reboot yet once again. We hit that reset button. If I had a dive for every time I did that, man, I'd be loaded. Oh my gosh. That's highway robbery, Lynn. Spaghetti. Sparkly. You. Who am I? I don't know. You're a girl who misses her peeps. You made sugar-free apple pie. Sounds delish. Oh, puppy sitting is always fun. It's rainy. Patrick's doing well, thank you. He's back to work. I mean, he gets this a lot because of the scar tissue, so it could happen again. It's like the 3rd time he's been in there for it. Oh, I hear the rain banging. You might be able to hear it. Hey, Colleen. I hate the sound of the rain. If I get disconnected, it's probably because of the storm. Let's hope I don't, though. No motor? Holy crap! That's like the whole thing. Without the motor, you got nothing. Stinking Amazon. Thank you, Maria. You're gonna laugh. My watch didn't charge last night, so I put it on the holder and I totally forgot it all day. So I got Zippo in steps today. Hey, June. Hey, Bear Mama. Yes, that was Sue. She said the best place is Sam's Club. I also was thinking that I can't remember. I had a rice cooker. I wonder if I could use my rice cooker, but it's still large. That's the problem. I like that little dash because it's small. Won't take up much space. I get more use out of things that are small. Yeah, I hate that. I'm sorry. I hate when stuff like that happens. My husband ordered something from Amazon. He got two of them. He goes, I only put one on my thing. Did they charge you for both of them? He said, yep. Two grill covers. We only have one grill. Don't need two covers. So he went and returned to Amazon. Only thing I could say is Amazon, the return is so simple now. You just go to like the Kohl's and they do everything for you. Yes, yes. They have a automatic, I think, 10% off, and then the 20% off. It comes to like 27 and change. Yes, that's the right price. Oh, see, I was actually thrilled not to have it on. I'm like, you know what? I ain't worried about it. Puka. Oh, I have the Puka cleanse tea. Oh, I just have my dinner tea, my Lipton. Nothing fabulous. I have not had anything fabulous in a while. I'm not sure why. I have it. I just haven't been in the mood to drink it. See, you would be lost. I'm just like, it was almost a relief not to have it on. I'm like, yeah, and I could have came home and put it on, but I forgot. So, yep. So my got nothing for the day. I did walk though, and that's the thing. I still did the same steps I would have done. I just don't have a record of them. I don't get credits. I get no activity points for WW. Wah wah. Wow. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow. I'm hopeful. This is the last day of rain. We've had 3 days of rain. Off and on rain, but 3 days of rain. So what did I call this chat? There was a reason I called it that. Um, I guess tips. Anybody have any tips they want to share? Hello, Trisha. Welcome back to the world of the living. How do you feel? And Sarah, welcome, welcome, welcome. The youngins are here. Oh, I want to get. I was thinking about getting a new chair for here, like one of those nice, really high backs. I don't know, and maybe a new desk. I want to make it like really cute down here. That's my dream. Like once I'm done work and I have time, I want to really redo down here and make it, fun. Oh, it's true. I can write my. I forgot about that. That's true. It's not been the best week for me. I mean, I've not ate my face off. It's just not. It was not a stellar week for me this week. I will tell you that. The rain's been bad around here. Oh, Bill just sent me an email. Karma Brownie is back. Woohoo! Ooh, Arizona for a bachelorette party. A diva den. I think I may. Guess what I made for dinner tonight? It will be on my meal prep. I've made it before, but I only showed highlights on the meal prep. I made bean soup in the instant pot. Can I just tell you, it is phenomenal. The boys are still talking about how good that soup. And I love the fact that it takes no effort. I throw everything in the instant pot. The hardest thing is chopping the onions and the celery. That's it. You only need a cup and a half. So it's like one onion, a few stalks of celery. It is delicious. Oh, the dumper was ridiculous. I know, I think I like a diva den too. Do you know how to answer the questions of the WW to get back to the green plan? What I would suggest is, I think I can figure it out. You don't pick fruit. You pick vegetables, because you get more points if you don't pick fruit. And then on the protein page, just pick one, like chicken or something, and then pick nothing on the second page. I think that, and don't choose anything on that. Do you drink alcohol? Do you like sugar and salty things? Don't pick any of that either. That'll give you your most points, I do believe. This bean soup was phenomenal. Chicken taco soup. Oh, I like spicy. Oh, it's hard. You maybe have to add more broth. It's hard to get rid of spice. It's really hard. I would just say add more broth. Maybe some cheese. Cheese is always good, but yeah, I think that's the only thing I would suggest. Cheesecake Factory. How did you do, Sue? I didn't even ask you how you did. Yes, I went to the Cheesecake Factory back when I went, which was the other plan. A slice of cheesecake was 85 points. Needless to say, we got the low carb one and split it. I attend in-person workshops on Saturday morning. Virtuals, I don't mind it because I'm just used to it. I don't prefer it. I don't mind it though. Yeah, she's looking for the maximum amount of points. So the least amount of food you choose is 0, the more points you'll get. Like I said, you could pick it. I mean, you could take it and take it again and take it again until you get the points you want. I got 23, that's what I wanted. So I have 23. Oh, guess who I was chatting with? One of the WW gays. Well, one of the WW, the wellness gays. I don't know. One of the, the gays. Well, I just chatted with them, and they don't do WW anymore. I wasn't sure, and yeah. So there's some big thing he said going to come out that they're going to get involved in like the end of April. So he invited me to the group, so I'll be on the in to see what's happening with them. I don't think that's stupid ridiculous for cheesecake. I think it's ridiculous that Weight Watchers post the cheesecake that high. Come on, what do they don't want us to eat it? I mean, come on, that's not saying everything's on plan and when it's 120 points because we're not going to choose it. Yeah, potato is for the salt. Yes. Good evening, Margaret. Yes, that's what I try to do the blue plan. Oh, there you go, lemon juice. I've never tried that, but hey. You don't know the WWKs? Oh my God, Jean-Luc and Nick, I love them. They're a bit funny. They're very excited. Well, oh yeah, I like going to meetings. I do. That's the only thing that keeps me on WW right now is the meetings. I know. I think they throw those points so we won't eat that. Which is ridiculous. We're allowed to have a piece of cheesecake. Why make it 129 points? That's ridiculous. Oh, I'm ravenous all the time. Good for you, Sue. When you ate were you eating more points this week? I've never heard of second nature. Well, the steroids will do that. I do. That's nothing better. I just, when you have a good workshop, it's key. They're not doing Weight Watchers anymore. I don't know what they're doing. He didn't really explain what they're doing, but apparently there's going to be a big announcement to what they're doing, and he said April 19th. I do try to do the blue plan. I do. And people, the funny part is when people say, how do you do it? I'm like, I've been on the blue plan for 4 years. It's not, for me, not for anybody else, it's not that hard. I mean, I eat pretty much the same, I don't want to say the same, but a lot of the same things. So I know the points for a lot of same things. So I don't have much trouble with it. but it's hard for me to explain it to people who've not done it. I do have a problem with that, but yeah, it's like, and I track bites, the healthy app. I do the free version of Sugar Smart, which is the green plan. I just know what are my zeros, and I just don't add them in. The gays don't weigh anymore, I don't think. Hello, Luigi. I don't think well, and what I said to him, and I was just curious, they didn't like personal points. I'm like, well, I'm glad it's not just me. Because I get slammed by people that, what do you mean you don't like personal points? I don't. But the gays didn't like personal points either. So I do feel kind of better that they didn't like it. So, and they've lost 100 pounds. So it's not like, so yeah, I'm interested to see what they're doing. They don't weigh, yeah. I'd have to weigh because I'm at the point where I'm not going to notice it because I don't want to lose that much. I sincerely only want to lose like 8 pounds. And I won't know that. Your daily's not the extras. Okay. That's important. I don't understand why people don't eat their daily points. You do know that gets on my crawl. It just does. I know. I am validated. Yeah, Jean-Luc and Nick are they used to be the WW gays. Now they're the wellness warrior gays. I don't remember what they're called now. But I do think they're a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't know what it is about personal points, and I can, like I always say, I always take ownership. It could be me. I'm not saying it's not me. I just really, I think, connected with the other plan, and when doing it for 4 years, what did they expect was going to happen? You had a plan for 4 years, pretty much. I mean, you went from freestyle to blue, and I would say about the majority of the people were on blue. You had a few on green and a few on purple, but I think the majority was on blue because blue was like down the line. I think you put in, hey Luigi, can you find the WW Gays YouTube channel? I don't know what they're called now. I think they're called the Wellness Warriors or something. Oh, I have a cute little one on my Amazon store. It's a Oziri one. It's very easy to use, and it's not that big, and I like it. Yes, they have a YouTube channel. On tracking? Okay. If you can, I can find them. But you'd be surprised, but a lot of people, I've been told that I don't talk well of WW. And I try to talk. I do. I don't try to be mean about it. Maybe I do come off as mean. Maybe I'm just thinking I'm not, but maybe I do come off as mean. But I don't, I get why they change things. I do. That doesn't mean it works for everybody, though. Let me say. Let me say. I'll check. That's them. That's them. Jean-Luc, well, Luigi did it. That's them. Thank you, Luigi. Yes, I was part of that. I don't know if I left. I left a few Facebook groups because honestly, and I want to tell you this, it's not for nothing. I have way too much on my feed. I really do. I have way too much. I belong to so many groups, and not just WW, just like in general, things I enjoy. I just my feed is ridiculous. Yes, that's them, Melody. Well, here's the thing. It's not broke for some people, but it is broke for some people. So yes, some people need personal points, but some people don't. See, that's the thing that I have an issue with. is some people were fine the way it was. Why do we have to change it? If I was happy, why? And if I wasn't, then yeah, of course I'd want to change. If I was struggling and I needed something, I definitely think that. Well, I've been told that I slammed WW. And I'm like, I said, well, I still go to my meeting. I'm not really slamming. I'm just saying, can't please everyone. Just smile. Ding. They were. The gays were big. They were like, I don't know if they were ambassadors or something, but they were big. And some, he didn't say, but so I think something must have happened. I don't know what, but I just don't. I don't think it's that personalized, honestly. I think personalized would be let me do blue plan. That's personalization to me. Like if you want purple, that's personalization. So what I have to do is tweak the plan to fit. And that's what I've done. So I'm saying like it's not the science doesn't work. It's just that you don't feel it up here. You don't, and I say this a million times, if you're not mentally in this plan, it's not going to work, no matter how fabulous it is. You have to feel it here before it's going to work here. And if I'm something about it bugs me, it's not going to work. They're adorable. And tell them I sent you when you guys subscribe. They sent us because they're so cute, though. They make me laugh. They're just a lot of fun. They're very lighthearted. They really are. They're in Canada, by the way, in case you're a Canadian here. Thank you, Melody. I do. I feel like if it's personal, then this is what I choose. And throwing the fiber in worked for some things and worked against on other things. Again, something I was used to eating and I knew the points now is changed. 4 years you had this plan, and 4 years I've finally became a lifestyle, and then you just I'm just no, I don't know. Yeah. And I don't buy that science crap. I don't. It's just a way to make some more money and change things and get rid of all your products and get renew stuff and all that. Speaking of which, I told you about the cookie thing that they put on the thing. It was a cookie parfait. They had breakfast cookies in a little bag, and you crunch them and mix them with yogurt. You know I'm going to look for breakfast cookies when I go Saturday. You know that. I am subject to stuff like that. Anybody new just joining us for the first time? Let me know it's your first time. Like I said, if keto's your jam, then you know what? Go for it. I don't. It's not for me. But I don't. Hey, whatever floats your boat. Blue floats my boat, so I. Good night, Sparkly. Hi, Nancy. Who? It is all about the money. It is. I'm waiting to see what the new CEO, when she finally rears her head, what she's going to change. I'd be curious. I really believe it's going to be all virtual. I really think that's where it's going. But I find it sad because I feel like that's the one thing that sets him apart is the in-person meeting. It's whatever blows up your skirt. Ooh. Ooh. Yep, there's just something about this plan, Kara, that doesn't sit well. Well, carbs, I think come from us older gals. I think when we get into our 50s and we're past the change, carbs play a big part in why we don't lose. We don't, because carbs turn into sugar. And, what is it, insulin resistance? I really think that's a big part of my issue right now. It's like that's why a lot of people in their late 50s and 60s have the adult onset diabetes. Not because they have a bad diet, because their pancreas just starts to go. And that all is incorporated in that. I know, right before the holidays. Yep. I just have that feeling, Trisha. I don't know, I feel like I see the writing on the wall. I do. And they're going to get rid of, us lifetimers. We're to get the boot. Is the scale up? Oh, okay. There's going to be a big announcement in April 19th of something. I don't know what. The new CEO wants to keep studios open and not go complete. I would be shocked if that were true. Because let's face it, the new CEO spearheaded the app House Party, which is an online chat room. Yeah, exactly. Yep, Lynn preach. I don't know. I haven't seen her do much, Oprah. No, John Luke and Nick, not WW. Yeah, we had some thunder here. The dog was shaking. Yeah, I don't see how you could add points. I mean, you see my big ass salad. There's no effing way I could eat those points. I mean, I'm a believer in eating your daily points. You know that. But that's a bit crazy on a daily basis. That would just be insane. Be hard on the staff. It's all on the. Well, it's not hard for eye track bites, is it? Or healthy. Hey, J Dog. Oh, I know. I love the ones, and I mean, I love them, but when they come on there and they've lost 5 pounds, and I'm like, really, you've got no clue. Oh my goodness, we don't have that, Trisha. Be safe. Tell Jean Luc, and did I know you? Did I know that you know me? Okay. I know. I think I told you this a while back. I applied to be a healthy ambassador coach. They never answered, They filled this application. I never heard back from them. It is what it is. It didn't hurt to apply. It was a while ago. It might even been a year ago. Are they good? I'm hoping my meeting sells them so I don't have to pay shipping. They're like, oh my gosh, breakfast cookies. Cookies, yogurt, skinny syrups, sugar free pudding. I'm really thinking what a parfait that would make. They're looking for online coaches. I didn't know that. Who is healthy or Weight Watchers? I swear Weight Watchers listens to my vlogs because the last two topics have been shit I talk about. I'm like, are they watching me and they're not like commenting? And I said that in my vlog. I said, Debbie, why don't you comment? I swear they're listening. Hey, Michelle. Oh, that's nice. A 30-minute walk. That's nice. The original Weight Watchers I used to go to back when I was in my my mid 20s. We did that. It was fun. Start my own. I thought about that. I just don't have enough. Um, I mean, I just give my own experience. I don't think I have enough of what it takes. I thought it'd be fun to make my own app and stuff, but I know. Like I said, if they just stuck to one program. Good evening, Betsy. My favorite book was B is for Betsy, and I'm not sure why that popped into my head when your name came on. It just did. Remember B is for Betsy? It's my favorite book as a kid. I know. Why things come out of my mouth, I don't know, but they do. It's Friday tomorrow. I mean, but I'm a little bit excited for the weekend. Hey, Mima. I think so. Thank you, Nancy. You know, I know for some reason I think I just watch a lot of different things. I just feel like you have to have balance. You have to. You can't all be one. You have to like just share your experiences, and you can't. I loathe when people say, "Just do it," or "Just stop yourself." I wish in God's green earth it was that easy to stop myself from grabbing something I shouldn't. I wish it's not. There's just so many reasons why I grab it. It is a full-time job. Oh my God, it's raining again. Oh, we're not having a 30-minute walk. Though I don't know if I'd stay for it because I gotta go to have breakfast. Yep, Tamara. And our metabolism isn't the same. I hope so. Is crap. Internal, external hunger. Oh, is that the old head hunger versus tummy hunger thing? Ugh. But that's great to talk about the head hunger and belly hunger, but why do I have head hunger? Why do I reach for that knowing I don't have any points left? Why? Why am I reaching for that? There's a reason why. And that's what they don't deal with. You can't fix something unless you know why. Oh my God, you have that book? Beast for Betsy? Betsy's Little Sister Star? Oh, I love that book. Carolyn Haywood. I remember who wrote it. It made such an impact. Yeah, I know if you work for international, they make you go to you go to the Weight Watchers Center and you get like a week's worth of certification. I didn't hear anything about a walk. Exactly. I mean, I want something. It's not that my stomach wants it, my head wants it. And it's hard for me to say no to my head. It's easier for me to say no to my stomach. I hope they keep meetings. Yeah, sometimes you have to, because we always look for that full feeling instead of just saying, "Am I still hungry?" No, then you should push the plate away. Ooh, what was the recipe? I like the recipe cards. I gotta go back to my album. I have a whole album of Weight Watcher recipe cards. Workshops only half an hour. The girl I go to now, man, she is a half an hour, and that is it. I'm like, half an hour. It's 8:30 to 9, and when 9 o'clock comes, she cuts it right off. And have a great week. Don't door hit you on the way out. Oh, I think my studio might because they sell a lot of stuff. So I'm thinking the cookies are there. So you're gonna see a parfait. So I get cookies. You're gonna see a parfait for breakfast next week. I think though we eat for a lot of reasons, and we have to deal with those reasons. And they just keep sit there and say, "Well, you got to listen to your head, or I mean, your stomach." I mean, like, but why? Why are we eating? Why are we eating? Like, are we trying to cover up? What are we filling that hole with? Why? Well, I'm making Mary, I don't care if they're dry because I'm making a parfait with them. So it's going to be cookie, yogurt mixed with pudding mix and some skinny syrup, cookies, yogurt. So it's going to be like, I want them to be dry. That will be perfect for a parfait. Little Lily's chocolate chips, maybe some Jimmy's, a little fat-free Ready Whip. Wow. One thing about me, I don't look for food um, during the night. I think I just really do enjoy sleeping. Yeah, it's half hour, that is all. Food is your friend. It's your best friend. It's comfort, it's happiness, it's sadness. There's so much wrapped up with food for some people that to sit there and say, just don't. Just tell yourself no. If it was that easy, I wouldn't need Weight Watchers. If I could just tell myself no. Oh, we did post it in the group too. Lynn posted the list of the blue, green, and purple plan. Oh yeah, I'll have a great time with that. There. Will be an eye roll on Saturday. You'll be like, let's dive deeper. Let's not. Oh, I just can't wait for this week's topic. 2P ravioli. I love fried ravioli. It is impossible. Discipline is something I don't know. I just can't. It's like I just can't have it in the house. I have no discipline. I just don't. I have no shame. Here I am, and I put myself in the public eye talking about it, and I still go up there and have something. There's a reason. I don't know what it is, but there's a reason. It is. Sometimes it is. It's a comfort. Like I'm not feeling well, so what do I want? I want something that I'm going to enjoy. Chocolate, maybe. Some popcorn with caramel on it. Do I talk a lot at my meetings? I try not to. I don't. I try to sit back, but when sometimes I feel like things are going like crazy, like you got to be kidding me. Nobody's like getting the topic, and then I'll interject. But normally, I'm usually more quiet. Yeah, I mean, or my favorite one is food is fuel. If only food is pleasure. Food is pleasure. Yes, I love the cheese seasoning from Trader Joe's. Yeah, I like I said, I'm pretty quiet because I don't want to. Because I could technically take over, but I don't. I let her do her thing. This is her meeting. It's not mine, so I don't really want to interject too much. But when it's getting a little like it's not going anywhere, I kind of like put my hand up, bring it back. Some people do. I don't talk about it much. Um, Few people I've when I went on a different day, there was a lot of people who watched me or at that meeting. That was kind of fun. They're like, "That's Fish with tea over there." I'm like, "Oh crud!" So a lot of them at this meeting really don't. There's a few that do. You have a great weekend as well, Trisha. Take care. Hey, Nan. Hey, Marie. It happens. You get involved. I almost was late because my bread didn't come out of the oven at the time. Put it in late. Yeah, it's you don't want to. Then it becomes your meeting, and I didn't. Like I said, it's her meeting. She's the leader. I'm not. Um, I do think some of the things I do disagree with a lot of some of the things she says. I sit there and I go to Rose next to me. I'm like, yes, that's not right. That's not right. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Nah, I wouldn't say that. But I don't like voice it out loud. Thank God for Rose, because I may implode. Like, did she just say that? No. I may go back to Fridays, and once school's done, we'll see. Oh yeah, I mean, there's memories with food. I mean, particularly from your childhood. So there's this food has so many different things for so many people. I did not hear from Queenie today. I will email her before I go to bed, if I remember. This way she can respond before she can't use her electronics. Well, I just feel like the recycled topics, honestly, I think that they really worry about the newbies. Honestly, I think. So if you've been there for a while, you're just shit out of luck. That's how I feel. They're looking for, especially the people that are paying, like the lifetimers that they're not getting anything for. They don't really care about them. I did not get an email from WW. I keep it in the fridge, and it doesn't harden up. Mine doesn't harden up. My sesame oil. I don't think mine doesn't. The word I would call it would be solidified. Now, for some reason, I don't think my sesame oil solidifies because I don't use that much of it. And it's funny, when we got married, funny story, my husband used to cook with it. I'm like, Steve, that's not a cooking oil. That is a finishing oil. He's like, no, it's not. I'm like, yes, it is. And he always said, no, I wondered why I never liked it. I said, you just need to put it on top. The coach I have, I've not seen her before and after picture. Good point. The coach I have, I don't believe is that goal. Just saying. Just saying. Not that I care, but I would think, I guess they don't have to be. They don't care about the lifetime people. How far do you have to go to for another meeting, Sue? All right, Bear Mama. Yeah, I've chosen foods, I think, right now. I usually get it at the olive oil store because I'm obsessed. The last few times, it is so good there. If you go to a place that has olive oils and vinegars, their toasted sesame is usually very good. I love my oil. In fact, I've been trying to go through it. And my husband goes, we haven't been there for a while. I'm like, I'm trying to use up my stash before I buy any more. Problem is, I have way too much. I think olive oil and vinegar is a great thing. And you can get it all infused. It's delicious. Yeah. I've never seen her. My coach is not painfully thin. In fact, the sub we had one time was really big. I was like, ooh. I mean, she was good. I just, and I guess, I don't know, would I prefer her to be a goal? I don't know. I mean, she's going through it, but you would think, I don't know. I was told I couldn't be a coach from my leader in the um, franchise because I had a 10-pound doctor's note. It's like saying, compared to some of these coaches now, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm just. Oh, I'm so glad, Danielle. I love when people come here and get cheered up. Yep. I cheated, apparently. Like, and I'm glad now, like, when I look back, I was hurt. I was. But if they would have taken me, I would have jumped at the chance of doing it, and I would have been stuck at Philadelphia, which I don't like, and God knows where I would have been. I don't know if I would have started this channel. I would have been probably too busy. So all things happen for a reason. Oh, anytime you make Asian food, like when you want to have like egg roll in a bowl, at the end I drizzle, and you don't need a lot of sesame oil. You need like a quarter of a teaspoon, half a teaspoon for the whole dish. I always use it as a finishing oil when I want to have. It's usually for like anything, stir fries or anything when you have soy sauce. I always put it on there just at the end. Don't cook with it. You just want to put it on at the end because it will burn. Oh yeah, Chinese green beans would be good too. Those oyster mushrooms. I do. I love flavored olive oils. Every time I go into a store, I drop $100. No lie. That's why I haven't been there for a while. I need to use up my stash. My favorite is the red apple balsamic, peach balsamic. Right now I'm on pomegranate balsamic. I have a teriyaki balsamic. Garlic balsamic is phenomenal. Meyer lemon olive oil on avocado toast is to die for. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Exactly. I wouldn't have my 12,000 friends. So yeah, I look back now and I'm happy. But at the time I was just hurt. I was. It was low point candy. I might like her. Exactly, J Dog. Yep. You have to look. There's a reason for everything. I believe that. There are signs everywhere. Like you have to be open to see them. But yeah, yeah. And that's what I try to do. I try to say things that I need to hear, show things that I'd want to see as a Weight Watcher person. Like that's why like a lot of things are very personal to me because this is stuff that I enjoy, and I just thought I'm hoping you enjoy it too because this is something I'd want to see that I don't see on different channels. I keep it in the fridge, the sesame oil. The bottle is not that big. It's probably this big. Yes. Yes. I'd have to toe the party line. That would be a hard one, especially right now. Yes, I keep sesame in the fridge after it is opened. I forgot where I heard that, but it's always been in there. And I use my sesame oil a lot. I mean, I put it on, like I said, I love stir fries. Exactly, Mima. I agree. Oh, I love balsamic on strawberries. I have a what's it called? It's like a dessert balsamic. It's like cinnamon and there's cinnamon praline on ice cream. Phenomenal. It's a lot of money to create that, but I just don't know enough about it. But I put my recipes on there, and that would be fun. Yep, they don't acknowledge anything. You know how many times I asked to be one of those little like ambassadors that you have like if you have a YouTube or you have a Instagram, they always had you know what was her name, Italian wifey, Fat Fit and Fabulous Mama. Like I applied to be that about 20 times, and the last time I was like kind of like you don't even get a response. If you're not hiring, then don't even have me fill out the application. I said they're all young girls. I said we need to have some older gals there, just a couple of them. Oh, baked egg rolls. Egg rolls. I love egg rolls. Well, Sue, like, and I connect with like, are so many of you are like me. Like Sue, I feels like me being heavy for so long. I do. I feel like you get it, and there's just there's one thing to, yeah, we've lost weight, but that doesn't mean it's all done. Like it just doesn't end. Thank you, Marie. Hey, Jenny. I agree. Or maybe they could publish your story on their website because they have a website. Why not? You know. And this was an albacore tuna and a balsamic glaze. Oh, that sounds. I love albacore tuna. Better late than never. It's the last live till Sunday. My God, Sunday. Day before I have to go back. I have a short week next week. 3 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm happy about that. I just try to like experiences. I feel they're so important. It's no, it's never done. And you can't let up for one specific, you can't put your head up ever. I remember thinking, oh, well, once the weight's off, things will get easier. They don't change. Oh, I know. There were so many people that I used to follow back when I started that don't put out, yeah, and to think, and I laugh at myself like, geez, I'm one of the few WW channels around. It's like, I never would have thought that would have ever been. Sounds good. Glaze is just reduced, so it's real thick. You can make your own glaze. Just you get your balsamic and you put it on a low simmer on a pot and just let it reduce, and it'll get very thick and concentrated and umptious. Yeah, I don't know how much tuna you'd have to have. I've never heard anybody who had it, but I don't think, I don't think 2 cans a week's going to do it. Awesome, Lynn. Down 1.9. I think I'm going to be up 1.9 because that's the kind of week I had. Yeah, Sandy's been around. She's one of the first people that actually would shout my channel out. Yep. Thank you, Connie. Today's topic is this tips and tricks. Nuts. Nuts. I love nuts. I told somebody something. Who was it? Was it who? Maybe it was Lynn. I told somebody they had chocolate covered almonds, and I'd said, I think it was, I don't know, somebody, and I said, listen, cocoa dusted almonds are the same points as regular almonds. That's something to think about. You don't have to pay for that cocoa powder because there's no sugar in it. And how much exactly are on those almonds? But chocolate covered, yeah, it's a little bit more. But so if you're going to buy nuts, I say go for the cocoa dusted. Little tip from me to you, and you're welcome. You get that bonus chocolate for no points. I'm all for that. Oh, that's wonderful, Nan. Hey, like I said, point twos are to be celebrated. Honestly, I celebrate everything. Marie, let's all send Marie virtual hugs. Look at you, man. I wish I was meeting you for coffee. You bring food. Love that. Oh, Nancy from Ben Salem. I know Ben Salem. I used to hang out in Fishers. Club Atlantis was my club. Just saying. Nice to meet you. Is this your first time here at the live? I'm telling you, the cocoa almonds are where to go. Okay, it was somebody. Somebody, I couldn't remember who it was. I was on a weight loss challenge this week. In the end, I had gained 1 pound. My sister. Y'all gained? Don't feel disappointed. There's no rhyme or reason sometimes. I really believe that there's something in the air, which doesn't help. But I really think there's so many people that are struggling. I think a lot of it has to do with we're internalizing the stress of what's going on in the world. I think I finally figured out. I don't feel like I'm stressing over it, but I think I internally am, and I just don't know it. And I think that has a lot to do with, you know, oh, Jackie, like I said, I think a lot of it is that. I think we're internalizing between what's going on in the world, what's going on in, Ukraine, thinking it could happen here at any given moment. I think a lot of us are just stressing, stinking, wanting us to get another vaccine. I think there's a lot of that we internalize. Sometimes there might, for whatever reason, some weeks are, where the food just takes priority. Oh, the maple bourbon pecan. Somebody said they had maple bourbon pecan at Bed Bath and Beyond. I really think that. I think for me, you don't think it's bothering you because you don't, but I think internally it is. And because I was thinking to myself, I really think it's bothering me. I don't feel like it is, but I think to myself, what else could be going on? It's just, the world sucks right now between COVID and vaccines and wars. And, who wants to get up and go out? I don't. Yeah. The kids. I mean, I don't feel like you feel like, oh, I don't feel like I'm, but I think internally, I think we are. That is just the only thing that makes sense. Like, what's that? Well, maybe it does bother me. Maybe I need to say it bothers me. Maybe that would, I don't know. I'm not a psychologist. But I also think that we internalize a lot. And I think it's just scary out there. At any given moment, God knows what's going to happen. You know, if Putin threatens the internet, he's going to put some kind of thing. Think about it. People make their livelihood. We need to have the internet. If we don't have the internet, if our networks go down, we lose everything. So and that's on people's minds. It's just a lot going on. Yeah, I mean, people are. It's just you don't know. You sit there and you try to act like things are okay, and yeah, but are they really okay? I don't think so. It is. It is. It is. We are like meeting with old friends. Oh, that sounds painful, J Dog. That's why the Facebook group is so good. If you're ever feeling overwhelmed, sad, depressed, put a post in there and say that. And you will get people cheering you on, giving you encouragement. Sometimes I needed it one day. I was feeling really bad and I put it in there and everybody was so wonderful. And it did cheer me up. It did remember like you got people out there rooting for you. People understand who understand and know you're not woohoo. It's all out here is woohoo. And sometimes it helps just to hear a kind word. It does. Kindness can go far for some people. It can. So always try to be kind. We're going to leave with that. So if you can give a kind word to somebody, you don't know how that might help them. You don't. And some people, they don't show that they're suffering. They just try to, families, they just try to charge on. But there's people out there that are suffering. Yep. So I always have a kind word. So if anybody needs a kind word, put it in the Facebook group. And you will see it flooded with kindness. Because the people on there are very kind. We do, and good for there you go, Ellen. She got it. All right, ladies, I'm going to head on out. I'm going to leave you with kindness. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up before you leave. I will see you on Sunday night. We were thinking something fabulous to talk about, and I'm thinking of a new challenge. I need a name and some ideas. So if you want to help me out in the group on my ramblings post today, I asked for names of challenges or what you want to work on, or it could always be something. I have a few ideas, but sometimes nothing's really speaking to me. So maybe one of you guys could speak to me and help me out, help a girl out. So I will talk to you all Saturday for weigh-in and meeting topic du jour. Oh, the yin and the yang of life. I don't think I'll be uploading tomorrow. I don't have any plans to. I am filming my what I eat in a day. I have a few recipes going up for that, so I'm working on that. So I will see you Sunday night. Have a great rest of your day. You're fabulous. Never forget that. And have a great tomorrow and Saturday. Wish me luck on Saturday that I don't bang the scale into the wall. But again, it is what it is for me because I've brought on to myself this week. Not much I can do. But what I can do is start over yet again because that's what I do. I have nothing else better to do than to start over. So that's the only options I have. So I will see you all. Thumbs up. Take care. See you on the flip side.